we've been stressing as a program since we started preseason is growth mindset. So certainly when you work that hard and you don't get the result that you're looking for when you're a family of competitors, it's tough. But the growth that I've witnessed over the last couple weeks and witnessed over the last 60 minutes is something tremendous for this hockey team to build on going forward. And the challenge ahead will be to remain unsatisfied with the result, but focused primarily on the growth and the process in front of us. And so we're very much looking forward to have a second opportunity to play these guys again tomorrow.
Open it up for questions for Coach.
Second and third periods, Minnesota had a lot of sustained possessions, a lot of chances down at your end. How tough was it on your team to be able to keep their defense together and not give up any scoring, even though Minnesota had so many more shots and longer possessions?
Really proud of the way we held the fort during the second period, and we made some key adjustments defensively in the third period in terms of our own execution. And I would look at that as one of our key growth moments during the game, where we got better without the puck in our own end, and it allowed for a little bit more flow and a little bit more even play that was not there at times during the second period.
What do you think of the way Celine played in net tonight?
Absolutely phenomenal. Sharp, focused, poised, incredibly proud of her.
She held up really well under pressure, especially during that one moment in the third period when they all were just around her and just started crowding her net. What does that mean going forward into tomorrow's game?
She's unflappable in front of the net, and she did a great job with her rebound control. Really proud of the way our D battled in the corner and the job they did in the front of the net, and the job our forwards did blocking shots. So it was the best shot blocking effort we've had in a long time, and that's a real badge of honor for our program. And Michaela Catanzariti in particular was just a warrior out there blocking shots, and you can just see the lift that it gives the bench. It's little moments like that that can be real difference makers in games.
Talking about growth, Coach, going into tomorrow's game against Minnesota, it's the same team, so you know what they do now, and you've seen it up close and personal. What are some things that the team is going to have to do better tomorrow night?
Well, I think part of that's our job right now in terms of film review and really sitting down and getting into the nitty-gritty. And that's part of the fun of two-game weekend sets, is you get an opportunity to grow and then make some adjustments. I'm sure they're going to do the same thing as well, and we're looking forward to another great opportunity tomorrow.
What was the difference you saw tonight from this team, from last year's game against Minnesota, where you lost at Ritter Arena 8-0? What did you see that was different from your players tonight against Minnesota?
We had great focus in all three zones tonight and a real consistency throughout the course of the game. And when you work hard, you make every effort to make good decisions, and you battle for loose pucks, you give yourself an opportunity to be successful, and that's something that we're going to build on.
Coach, only one opportunity tonight on the power play, but there wasn't much sustained pressure. What are you guys going to have to do better as a unit on the power play as the season moves forward?
Again, we've got great power play personnel and a lot of great institutional memory with the success of our power play. And so again, from a detail standpoint, that's our opportunity at film to take a look at that. And again, we'll continue to grow and we'll be right where we need on the power play.
Was your team frustrated at all that they couldn't get too many chances on offense?
I think that's one of the great growth that I've seen from this team is they really stayed focused. They were focused, they were intense, and they stuck with a game plan. And we really had positive energy on the bench throughout the entire game. So we want to continue to grow, we want to continue to get better and get more pucks to the net. But the attitude and the mindset was there, and that's something to build on.
Did you see a lot of growth from the game against Guelph to the game to tonight's game? Because I know you said you were making a lot of adjustments in practice over the last week.
I think growth from last Thursday to this Thursday would be growth with a capital G. We were even, as a coaching staff, having a good laugh about that between the first and second period after we got done talking to the team and we were back in the coach's room. Night and day compared to the first period a week ago, and that speaks volumes to the work ethic that this team has.
Two more questions for Coach.
Coach, looking at the freshman who played tonight and just their improvement from the game against Guelph to tonight. What did you like, especially from Kelsey Crowe, because it looked like she jumped up on the offense a lot tonight. She had 3 shots on goal as well.
Kelsey Crowe is just a worker. She works on the ice, she works off the ice, she works in the video room, and she had herself a great effort at both ends of the ice. She's tremendously poised and off to a great start.